Yeah.
That's where the competition that I'm prating about, 25K blew up after winning that.
Wow.
Focalistic.
It's the switch up, baby.
What it do, party people? It's your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. And yeah, man, it is. Like I said, we out here on YouTube. Where else must we be? Make sure you like, subscribe, give us some super thanks, and shout out to everybody hitting the like button. Shout out to everybody giving the comments. It does really help, get the message out there. So if you see your favorite artist, drop a comment, drop a like. That's all we ask from you. That one is free. That one is mahala. Help the artist get out there. It really helps with the algorithm, and people get to see the episode. And man, shout out to M Studios, as per usual. Actually there's A's and A's, but anyway, shout out to M Studios. Coming to you live from M Studios out in Newtown Junction. This coming Saturday, you know what time it is? It is Shoot Your Shot. It's the 1st of March. It's gonna be going down. Make sure you pull up. It's free entry. We've got open mic. We've got a live workshop with none other than 031 Chopper, and we're gonna be talking about how you can cross over from hip hop to Amapiano the right way. And that guy's got platinum hits for days, right? And make sure you pull up. It's free, 11 to 1 p.m. That's when you're gonna come through. And if you wanna be part of the open mic, you gotta register at the workshop. And then of course we got our artists coming through. Money ciphers, trust me. But we'll see you then. But let's get straight into it. C.Jaymnandi.
Sure.
What up, bro?
I'm hella super nice. How are you?
I don't know all these other
I'm plugging you. That's the track of my talk with that.
Is that
It's a different car, that one.
It's a different car, right?
Yeah.
So we saw you out. In actual fact, I saw your name on billboards at Most Wanted. Shout out to Teely, man. Shout out to the Bridge. They've been doing some stuff as well. We're all kind of fighting the same cause, and that's to help up and coming artists get the right platforms, get the performance space, and just to to figure out how we can solve problems for the up and coming artists, right? And I saw you on that board when I was looking for and Kanti, I had your number for a very long time. And I didn't realize. And I'm like, damn, but I had this guy's number, right? But you were out in Pretoria last year in August. We were out in Pretoria. You came and you killed it for us. We were like, the vibes is with this brew. Right? And I love your style. Also you're you're Hammanskraal brew. But you're kind of like Pretoria. Right?
I'm a Pretoria brew.
But I felt a lot of like Malum Cool Cat come through. A lot of Ricky Rick come through you on the styles. Tell us where it started for Cjaymnandi. Especially now, you must check this guy's bio. Very interesting. He says he's the part of the alien gang. He's an alien from I don't know what.
Yeah.
But it's dope, right? That's the cool thing. But let's get into it, bro.
Sure. So Cjaymnandi, aka Jupiter Jigaman, Donna Pitori, Don Mayra Fela Wagamara Kampa Hammanskraal find you right. You know the vibes. So I was born and bred in the north of Pretoria. Kamara Kampa Hammanskraal find you one.
Right.
So how the branding and the name came about, right? So back in high school, we used to have like these cliques where we call ourselves like
Chama boys.
What.
Right.
Exactly. So I had a group of homies. We called ourselves the Clownies, right? So I came up with that name. The Clownies. I came up with that name. It was such a whack ass thing, but the reason for that is because on Drake, Tyler, and Lil Wayne, the motto. Right. There's a verse where Tyler says, "I'm a clown jack in the box, taka manu boom boom star." I heard that, I was like, Clown Jack, okay, that sounds really cool. And Clown Jack is actually that toy. You see that?
The Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, exactly that. So Clown Jack, I was like, I'm gonna start calling myself Clown Jack. Okay. You get me? And then I recruited my homies. I started calling this one Mad Clown, that one Crazy Clown, and whatsoever. We called ourselves the Clownies. And then as now I was kind of like tunneling into the space of hip hop and rapping and all that, we doing like ciphers and battle raps.
Right.
You can't be calling yourself Clown Jack. You get me? Already that's like a one up with like your opponent, right? So I had to now change the name, but I like that the C and the J, Clown Jack. So I just remained with like CJ only.
Right.
And then as time went, I became a big fan of Malum Cool Cat. This was somewhere around like 2013 when he was like still like compelling, heavy.
Boys and Bucks days when it
Boys
was
and Bucks days, exactly. Boys and Bucks days. And Malum Cool Cat, I think on Bump the Cheese Up with Toles Mo and Reason.
Right.
He said, Cjaymnandi, ngiyabusisa. I don't buy Kickstarter yellow ball. I was like, Cjaymnandi, damn.
Right.
And remember, I told you I was calling my homies about Mad Clown, Crazy Clown.
Right.
So because I call myself CJ, Clown Jack, the other homie I called him Mad Clown MC.
Okay.
Right? And I was like, yo, boy, I heard Malum Cool Cat saying MC Nandi, and it sounded really cool. I'm gonna call you MC Nandi. That's Karabo Mwema Fandi Wanwan.
Okay.
So from
this man thought it out through.
Bro, this was like a proper build-up, you get me? Then I was like, because I called you MC Nandi, I'm also gonna call myself C.Jaymnandi. But then I had to be a bit creative with that. So that's why when you look at it, it's not C and J then Nandi. Please always get this right. People that are doing posters, I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. It's C.Jaymnandi.
I actually got it wrong the first time because I always go C-double-E-J-Y. Then I'm looking for it. I'm like, no, but this bro is not this. That's not his real name. You know what I mean? So I had difficulty in getting it right, and that was like a problem for me. But anyway, eventually I got it right, and it's C.Jaymnandi.
It's C.Jaymnandi because the C stands for everything or all the letters that best describe my personality. So it's confident Cjaymnandi, courageous Cjaymnandi.
I told you, man,
charismatic.
It's too crazy.
Cjaymnandi. Crazy Cjaymnandi. You understand?
Right now, you know, and you know, I think that's what we love when we saw you out in Pretoria at Shoot Your Shot. You really brought another kind of vibe, another energy. You know, like you like saying you supering on stage. You know what I mean? Sapazing. Sorry, my man. Sapazing on the stage, rocking. You know, it's not crazy, but it's rocking mad too. You know what I mean? So homie was out there. You know, he was killing the stage, and we loved the energy. And I said, yo, but I gotta get you on an interview. But also the collab is gonna come as well. And you know, and the thing is, you know, we're busy doing the things out here and we're seeing you move. But my question to you is, why haven't you dropped, bro? I mean, like you dropped in 2020 and then you skipped 3 years and you dropped one song, which is now in Chaka.
Chaka my dog.
In Chaka my dog, right? In Chaka my dog. And then, you know, it's 2025, bro.
Sure.
You dropped like 4 tracks.
Sure. So, you know what
That
happened?
ain't it, bro.
No. You must summarize properly. Every man's got a story, you understand? So in 2020, I dropped Bodese, which was like the first song that kind of like introduced me into like the industry in a way, because that's the first song that I got an endorsement with. Studio 88 bought rights to the song.
Yo, fire. Let's give you some claps on that, man.
Studio 88 bought that was like my first introduction to like, you know, like getting endorsements and all that.
Right, getting some sync deals and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So I dropped Bodese. Studio 88 picked it up.
I have the names, boy.
Bodese, you know. And then just like that, man, like I started getting like a lot of buzz.
Right.
Even amongst like the underground like scene with like producers and all of that, right? And then there's a homie of ours called Ron Epidemic. He's a producer. He used to work with like a lot of brews at Ambitious Entertainment and all that. So homie then plugged me with like this other brew called Tatenda. Yeah, Tatenda.
Tender way.
The Tender way, bro. So Tatenda is working with Flimoji, right? And they were putting up a project with DJ Sabi from Metro FM.
Right, yeah, you did some work with him, right? Because DJ Sabi was dropping some mixtapes as well.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I can't remember what the put on or something like that.
Next up, I did like 2 songs there. So I had a song called Don Meira Fella. That was like supposed to be my single, right? But then Sabi and Tatenda were like, yo, we only have Cjaymnandi on 1 song, right, on the album. And we need more of this, bro. And we didn't have a lot of time to like record and whatsoever. I'm like, and then Tatenda heard the song Don Meira Fella's like, damn, this is the one, boy. We need to put this song on the album, right? And I was like, I'm like, you know what? These brews have like the muscles to actually put this, to push the song. And then I gave the song to them, and then they dropped the song as part of the album. Then Ricky picked up the song. Rick, right?
R.I.P. man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Ricky, man. And Ricky picked up the song. Don Meira Fela gave me a follow on Instagram, sent me a message same time. It's like, yo, the song that you did with Sabi, that's crazy energy, bro. Like, your energy is nuts. Only to find out that they were in talks of doing the remix for Don Meira Fela. This was in 2021. Ricky hit me up on 2021.
Some claps there. Damn, man. That's some big move there.
Yeah, hit me up in 2021, December, around like the 30th, I think, right? And then now we're vying into 2022.
Right.
Crazy story. The same day, or the same week that Ricky passed away, that's the same week they were supposed to do the verse for Don Meira Fela. So that put me in a very, very dark place. Because remember, those were the times that homies were getting cosigns. I'm a Frank Casino with the whole thing. Your big hashes, your whatsoever. So now this is a kid from Hammanskraal, a kid from Pretoria, bro, where not a lot of brews are even in the industry like that. You know, I'm thinking I'm finally gonna have my big break. And it's not just like from anyone, it's from Ricky, bro.
Bro, what do you...
That really shattered me. That's me answering your question as to like, what happened in that gap of you not dropping music?
Yeah.
Right? So that like really put me in a very dark place, man. I don't want to lie. I took a break from music. I started focusing on the apartment now.
Right. The performance way.
Not just the performance way. I'm doing a lot of like work behind the scenes.
Okay.
So now remember I told you I got like introduced to like the retail space with endorsements and whatsoever. Then now I'm starting to learn how to become a brand strategist. I'm now selling campaigns to like retail brands. I'm working with our K7 Originals.
Wow.
Now even in Studio 88, they giving me like a brand now.
Wow.
Like they doing consultation. I'm working with DMD Moracini.
Right.
I'm strategizing for like different brands. Homies are coming to me. I'm even tapped in with corporate and whatsoever.
That's crazy.
And then now I get like a span on the side.
That's a good way. Wait, I want to get to this, right? Because you're going off right now. Okay.
Now clean.
So
clean.
I think when and it's great that you just I don't have to ask any questions. He's just flowing. I can just blow me here. We can hear the story.
Now,
yes, sir.
Like,
so. I mean, there's a lot of things we got to consider, in the space. I mean, think about it. 4 years in the game, you've dropped only 4 joints.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Right. Not like the other endorsement joints, not the collabs and all that kind of stuff, right?
You're prating just about C.Jaymnandi.
Yeah, just you alone. And you got to figure out a way to keep the check rolling in.
1000%.
Right. And a lot of people want to just like drop everything for this music thing. And it's like, yo, and I tell everybody, when you come out to shoot your shot, I tell you, do not quit your job if you're working, right? And I know you're working at one of these major banks. So man's bunked out today. He's at one of the major banks, and I'm like, damn, homie's actually got a real span.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yes, you like Cjaymnandi on that side, right? But you also have a creative side, and that's why when you tell me like, you're an artist and no, you were creative. And I ask some creators, I'm like, oh, you were creative, but then why can't you how can you not make money out of thin air?
1000%.
Because that's what a creative is, right?
1000%.
It's taking something and creating like another stream of income
1000%.
over and above what you're doing. And then there's like, no, it's tough, blah, 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 blah. It's like, then we always ask the question, like, TTP from Back to City, he's always asked, but have you tried? I tried once and then it didn't work, but then did you try again? You know what I mean? So, listening to like, and that's why I guess now your biography makes so much more sense because it's crazy.
Yeah.
The man from Jupiter, I don't know from what Jupiter planet he's talking about because even Elon hasn't made it there yet, right? So I mean like, just because of your tenacity, your environment, it gives it the energy that people want to see, especially when you're trying to push out there. Even if it wasn't for the music, people just be like, man, I just want to work with this guy because
1000%.
You know what I mean. And I think that's also what stemmed from like the Boys and Bucks.
Sure.
They set the trends. They moved with the fashion. They moved with the music. They moved with everything. They moved with the camaraderie. And I think that's what that's what really made them who they are. You understand? And I think when you speak about artists wondering, well, how come this guy's getting endorsements and I'm not getting endorsements? Like, yo, how you tapping in? Can you write a proposal?
1000%.
Can you write a fucking quote?
Can you send a quotation, bro?
God damn. Right? And that's one of the things we're going to be covering at the event. What the difference between an invoice and a fucking quotation? Jeez, artists. Damn. I don't know you don't know. Really.
Sure.
And that's like you leaving money on the damn table.
Yeah.
Shit. Right? So I had to vent that a little bit. But I mean,
relax. It's a safe space.
It's a safe space. But I mean, and I think this is where a lot of artists say that we're struggling. And, I'm kind of noticing a bit of a change in the environment that, okay, so we're seeing Casper come out right now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's changing the narrative for 2025.
Yeah.
We haven't had a major Amapiano song drop yet. That's buzzing.
Yeah.
We haven't.
Yeah. No chats. The last one was the Biri Marung one. I think that was the last one.
But that was last year. I'm talking about. We're 2 months in right now, right?
Yeah. Now you're right.
And we're seeing the hip hop. I mean, the chicken brand has just endorsed 3 artists on the latest campaign.
Yeah.
Right? They got.
Saw that.
We saw that.
Yeah, saw that.
So we've got it's Kulichana,
25.
Blackie, and 25. Right.
Away.
So we can see the shift is moving back into the hip hop space.
Big time.
Right.
Big time.
And it's like, you know, you've got the tools to approach any brand right now.
Big time.
If I had to ask you, what is your approach right now? Who would you approach and why? And you know, what is let's just say who, right? Because maybe you do have some people you're approaching.
1000%.
But what's your formula right now? What would you do?
There's no formula, bro. You just clap us to the max. You understand? There's no formula. On the side, I'm a freelance brand strategist. Like I said.
Really? Damn.
Yeah. So
Did you study for this?
No. Everything is on the internet, bro. Everything is on the internet.
You can't
bro.
say you're a freelance brand strategist
Everything is on
when
the
you
internet.
don't have the paper to prove it.
Bro, I have the...
Bro, I'm an astronaut because I learned it on the internet.
I have shandies to back it up, bro. I can call up
Come
brands.
on.
Some of the biggest brands in SA now that they will tell you for them to do a specific campaign.
Right.
Cjaymnandi was behind that. I have invoices, bro, and POPs to back that up. You get what I'm saying?
All right, let's
Me,
give it
I'm
some
online.
claps. Let's, you know.
Me, I'm online. So,
Okay,
what I
let's give
do
you some
right-
claps, but okay. I don't know how valid that is because...
let me give you 411. Let me give you 411.
But you could have known somebody who knows someone.
Away, but let me give you 411. It's like this, right? How I got popular in PTA, it wasn't just because of the music. I was also a photographer. So you find me at...
And
the
you're a
big-
modeler.
Bro, I did everything. You understand?
have the CV,
I was at clubs. I was at some of the biggest music festivals shooting brews. You understand? The
Right.
brews that are now in like the industry from PTA. I was Focalistic. I was 25. I was like shooting them at like events and shinies like that.
Okay, now I gotta say, you know,
didn't-
I'm listening to my bro. Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So I didn't go to Sgela to become a photographer.
Fair,
but I
fair.
was a creditable photographer to even be hired by some of these events, brews.
No problem.
Same thing with like me just being, like I said, I'm a freelance brand strategist.
Right.
I'm still learning. I'm not saying like I'm the big Macruz who like...
Well,
I
you were
will-
just saying now
Yeah,
about
I will-
POPs for it.
I will see with
Damn.
my band. Like there's people that I still look up to, you know. I
Sure.
will see with my band. I will
Right.
level Kotali
Right.
and all these brews that are really doing it big in like the marketing scene, right? So I'm still learning. So hence now I kind of attained the title of just being a freelance brand strategist.
Right.
Because what happens is if you give me like a brand like put me on switching like CJ, I'm trying to sell this brand to Red Bull.
Right.
Of which is like a bag that you already have. I'm just giving an example like that. How can I bridge this brand and incorporate it with this brand? I now blom and I strategize around that. Write the proposal, write out like a budget, cost and all of that. Send it to like the people that I have
Right.
at Red Bull.
Right.
And then now we just kapaz and we hlanganisa or something. Because
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My network is really proper. In
Right.
that 3 years
Shout out.
hiatus.
Shout out.
In that
You were
3
building
years,
that. You were building that, right?
I was building that. That's why I know brand managers from this, from TFG, from Studio 88, from these
Right, you know,
companies.
Right.
and
So
whatsoever,
okay,
yeah.
you keep mentioning these guys. You
Yeah.
better give us money. 'Cause you keep
I
mentioning-
get.
Right. So you know that's. I mean, you're dropping a lot of keys here.
Yeah.
If you're not making the music, you got to be doing something else.
Away.
So if someone says like,
Big
"Yo, man,
time.
I'm not making music, but so what else are you doing?" Nah, I'm networking, right? Because networking is kind of like the new currency when
Big time.
the music is not popping, you got to
Big
be
time.
networking, right?
Big time.
And you know, and like you mentioning, you dropping the keywords here, like you know, bridging two brands together, and those are very important things that people need to understand, like
Big time.
you know, and especially I think you know myself and Tabang, when we go out, we realize that the kids of today don't know how to build brand.
Nah.
Right, they don't know how to create the persona
Yeah.
behind the music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So how do you bring that out? Like we've got Nadia Nakai, who's Braga.
Yeah.
That's a brand on its own. And yo, shout out to Nadia, man. That shit is looking hot out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Come on, Nadia, we see you. You know that shit is looking hot.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and it's like, and it's those kind of things that create brand, and that's
Sure.
why people will come to you and say like, "Yo, we want to work with you." Or if you, as you know, let's say C.Jaymnandi, you say, "No,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna take Tabang, you know, from Untitled, and I'm gonna say, yo, bro, I'm gonna get you some span Obviously, you're gonna take a commission. You're
Oh,
gonna
wait,
add it
no,
in on the
1000%,
proposal
1000%.
because that's the work, right?
1000%.
Because I mean, no, for me, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, if you're smart enough, guys, there's AI out there today.
Yeah, 1000%.
You can pull up a proposal in 1 minute with AI.
Yeah.
You just tell it what to do, how to do it, quick, fast. Yo, in a minute. You got your answer, and then you're gonna have to just go tweak it on the side to get it better for your kind of economy that you're working with, right? So and I gotta applaud you because you mentioned the right things when the market is up and when the market is down. You gotta know when to go in and hone in on those things. When the market is down and hip hop is not thriving, and piano's thriving or R&B's thriving, but hip hop is not seen.
Yeah.
So then you gotta say, okay, well, let's go around the back.
Diversify, bro.
100%, right?
Big
So
time.
now we're working with new brands, and if you don't know how to work with a brand, then you got to kind of clean up your shit. If you want to work
Big
with,
time.
with a chicken brand or with a
Sure.
burger brand, you got to clean it up to appeal.
Big time.
You can't be coming out here drinking your lean and be like, yo, man, I'm looking for
Nah.
endorsements.
Nah.
And artists can't just be relying on the music.
Big time, bro. Big time.
What's the difference between a quote and a fucking invoice?
And the quote in the invoice one got you like on the chest.
I
Like,
think
don't wanna
you know
lie.
why? Because
Yeah.
it just means that we're still struggling on the business side
Yeah.
of artists, and that's why artists don't make it out here, and they complain
Yeah.
they don't make the coin. But it's like you're leaving the coin on the table with simple things like that.
Big time.
If you say you don't know what a quote is, go Google the fucking thing.
Bro, it's on YouTube, it's on Google. Like everything is on the
Bro,
internet.
it's
bro.
free.
Like,
It's right
everything is on the
there.
internet. Everything is on the internet, bro. I don't wanna lie. Everything is on the internet. Bro, you must stop how to diversify, bro. Like in as much as I'm saying I went on a music hiatus where I didn't drop for like the past 3 years.
Sure.
Bro, I was studying the game. I was
Right. See? That's
everywhere,
right.
bro.
You gotta
Like
study.
bro,
Gotta study.
I was everywhere, bro. You would find me at events and you'd wonder, like, how is it that this brood is at, like, the VIP? Like, who's this guy? That's because, like, I know someone who's working maybe at production. They gave me, like, a free ticket or whatsoever. Now your face becomes, you're always relevant. Like,
there's
they
this,
see you a lot.
Right?
Like, they
Out of
see
sight,
you a
out of
lot.
mind is the phrase right there.
It's what?
Out of sight,
Yeah.
out of mind.
Exactly, bro.
If you're not being, if no one can see you, like, or no one can hear you on the music, let them rather see you
away
in public that you're doing this kind of thing. So, like, you said you're a model, right? So I was speaking to Xavier during the week for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right? A homie called me, he's an MP, and we spoke for 2 hours, and I broke it down to him, and I said to him, bro, if you want to maximize on your social media while you're figuring out your music, go do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Right? Go be a model and show you that you
Sure.
can be in a suit and a tie.
Sure.
Because now they only see you as a rugged rapper, right? Or backpacker rapper. But let them see you differently. Go for a makeover.
Yeah, big time.
And then people might be like, damn, I didn't see him come out like this, but he can. So he's got an art, but he can also be a model.
Big time.
That's
Big time.
why that's why let's say female models, right?
Yeah.
Kill it on that game because they can be seen in a clean version as a modeler. Then now all of a sudden you see them as a DJ. You're like, oh my God, now they're
Yeah.
DJ. Now you
Yeah.
see them as a TV presenter. Like, oh my God, why? Because they got face appeal. So now you're like, damn. So now they're selling 3 things right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And even if they're not really a presenter by nature, they're going to go for training.
Big time.
Right? So
Big time.
you're just investing. If you want to be in this entertainment space, you kind of got to dabble.
Away.
Gotta really
like
dabble.
I said, diversify, bro.
Right?
You gotta
And if you can
diversify.
dabble, then
Yeah.
sharp. But if you can't, then you got to get somebody that's going to kind of steer you, direct you.
Away 1000%.
You know what I mean? I mean, you're under management now, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm managed by Athletic Sounds. Yeah.
All right, shout out to them, man.
Sure.
What's the kaka song that you've done that you put out? And you
Nah.
can't say nothing is kak
Nah,
because
trust me, but I don't put kak songs.
Right.
I don't put out kak songs, bro. Like, yo, bro, like, yeah, I pass to the max. You understand? Like, yes, I pass to the max.
yeah, but
like,
you only got
man.
4 songs on damn DSPs. Come on.
Yeah, me I can pass to the max, bro. Like, trust me,
It's not adding up.
the
This math.
shandies that's coming out in the vault. Cause
Right.
look, I just recently won Artist on the Rise by Homecoming.
Oh,
that's
wow,
the
shout outs.
biggest. That's the biggest.
That's a very touchy subject right now. But anyway,
yeah.
it's very touchy right now.
Yeah,
but
that's-
anyway,
that's like the biggest.
But shout out to Homecoming in
Yeah.
Pretoria. If you haven't been to Homecoming events, you gotta go check it out.
Yeah,
they've been killing it. They've been
1000%.
doing stuff out at Sun City. It's the biggest North Fest, I would say.
Yeah.
right in
Yeah.
Pretoria. Let's
Yeah.
not say because there's Muffy King.
Yeah.
There's there's those kind of things. There's
Yeah.
Pom Poms. There's MP. They've got their own festivals. But
Away.
in Pretoria, Homecoming, you gotta be
Homecoming
there.
is the Roma Kuzu.
Yeah.
That's where the competition that I'm prating about, 25K blew up after winning that.
Wow.
Focalistic blew up after winning that.
Wow.
Latino Pounds with Swish Plata blew up after winning that.
Name dropping out here. Hard.
Yeah, these are my Pretoria bros, you understand? Muchini blew up after winning that.
Right.
And last year, after Muchini, I'm the one that won that.
Shut up, man.
Yeah,
yo, we're coming to Pretoria. We're coming to Pretoria. Yo, we're coming to Pretoria in April. We're coming. We're coming.
Sure.
We're coming.
We'll
Hopefully.
make sure that you coverize them.
Yeah, well, we don't want you there. We want you in Joburg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, on this side. Yeah, we're going to
You know what I
surprise
mean?
in Joburg.
You know?
I mean,
So
online,
I think, you know, when we were out in Pretoria, we love the energy, we love the scope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Square 2.0. We're probably going to be back
Sure,
there again.
sure.
The vibe is nice. The energy is
Dope
nice.
cozy.
It's
Yeah.
not too much pressure. You know, you don't have to
Sure.
try and be too cool, pop
Nah.
bottles. Just come out there, have
Relax.
fun, drink, smoke,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We're vibing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, you know, and so that's the place we're out there. But we love the Pretoria energy. I think for
Sure.
us it was just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone's doing their own thing. Shout out to Muchini, G-Tech, yourself.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boozy Lee.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, they're really holding, there is a vibe there. You know, shout out
For
to, of course,
Pretoria,
we know Focalistic, we know Latino Pound. Shout out to Aries. We
Yeah.
know all of them out there.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're looking for the new fucking fire that's brewing. You know what I mean?
Sure. There's a lot of them, bro.
Who really, okay, apart from Boys and Bucks and the whole collective, who inspires you outside of that collective?
Outside of Boys and Bucks Collective,
Yeah.
I'd say internationally, bro, it has to be like your Tyler the Creators.
Right.
of this
That makes
world.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be like your Pharrells of this world.
Right.
Aye, bro, now I've dropped ye. You see, Kanye West, for me, now for me, I'm no longer rocking with you. Bro, I used to be a big fan of Kanye West. Bro,
You can't deny the goat, bro.
Yeah, bro, like, I love that, bro. Like,
You can't deny him, bro.
yeah, now he's Ghost. One thing about me, you see, if you look at someone whose character's like,
But you can't deny him, bro.
Yeah.
Well, let's wait for Bully and we'll see after that.
You see, when you look at someone, like any artist that you can
Right.
possibly think of or any creative, that when you look at, they're categorized as being weird or
Right.
out of this world. That's how I coined being an alien from planet Jupiter.
Right.
It's because this other hand once told me, he's like, yo, boy, your energy's out of this world.
Yo, that's
And
what attracted us as well. We were like, yo.
I kept on getting that a lot. I was like, I don't, like, just jokingly so I was like, oh, I'm an alien,
Right,
you know?
right.
And as time vied and I had to brand myself, I was like, yeah, I'm an alien because my energy is out of this world.
Sure.
But alien from which planet? You
Right.
know? And I'm like, the biggest planet in our solar system, which is Jupiter.
If that's true.
And
We don't
it is
know.
true in our solar system.
We don't know.
Discovered, you understand? But besides that, even in Greek mythology,
Right.
Jupiter was the god of gods.
Hey.
You understand?
Homie's coming
Jupiter
with-
was the god of
coming
gods.
with the core now.
Yeah, but he was the Roman tools, you understand? The god
Right,
of gods. So I was
right.
like, I'm an alien from planet Jupiter. So I'm the Roman tools, you understand?
I feel you.
So any artist or any creative that's really out of this world, bro, that's very authentic.
Eccentric, authentic.
Bro, you can grab, okay, Malum
Right.
Kukat, like,
I
in his
think,
own
look,
lane.
let's look at I
Yeah.
think more Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator,
Because I
that's my
think
bro,
from where he's come from and where he is now.
that's my bro.
Like, I mean, people didn't know about moshing until they saw that collective. Because he
They
also
didn't
comes
talk
from
about?
mosh pitting.
Oh, yeah.
Until they saw those dudes are flying off the
Future.
stage.
Art Future. Remember Art Future?
Those
days?
guys are flying off the
Sure.
stage. Do you cover them,
Yeah.
Tabang?
Art Future.
Those guys are flying off the stage, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, if you ever thought about black guys mosh putting
Yeah.
in hip hop, those
Yeah.
are the guys.
Exactly.
And those guys would come on and he'd be on that grunge shit. We'll just be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
on his
yeah.
ego, right?
Yeah.
Right, in his ego.
Yeah.
He'd come on that vibe, but people never knew him then. And they only knew him when he won the Grammy. You understand? When
Some,
you know, as
yeah.
people then started coming out and believing in him.
Yeah,
You know what I
big
mean?
time.
Now Bruce like on the LV run walks. It's like, you know, that's the epitome of being creative.
Yeah.
And also like shutting down the Grammys and being like, fuck the Grammys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, him
Yeah.
and Kanye, and I don't know who else. They all said fuck the Grammys, you know, because it's just nothing.
Even Drake, I think. Yeah.
Even before he won.
Oh,
before
yeah.
he won, he was
Yeah.
like, fuck the Grammys, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, it's those kind of things where they know the product
Yeah.
is bigger than the award,
Big time.
right? And I
Big
think,
time.
you know, even in South Africa, we aspire from those guys.
Oh, yeah?
You know, we aspire to be inspired. And, you know, we're only struggling to get it right, to get the source. Like, you understand it because you study it.
Yeah, big
Right?
time.
But a lot of people don't study. They think they know it all because it's just like, I've just watched it on YouTube, so now I know it all. But it's like, how really have you deep dive? You know, I
Yeah.
mean, you're not even diving the bruise from Tokyo.
Yeah. Yo.
I mean, that's why he's hanging out there.
Mentioned that. Oof.
You know, that's why Kanye's hanging out there. That's why Pharrell's hanging out there.
Yeah.
Because they're the innovators of the East.
Bro.
And where does the sun rise, guys? It comes that side first. Bro. You understand?
Yeah.
So
big time.
the influence is huge that side compared to when it lands. I mean, even their style is above and beyond.
Big time.
You know what I mean? We kind of in the middle. We just kind of get filtered from the left and the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their ideas are way more advanced compared to the States.
Big time.
You know what I mean? So,
Big time.
you know, and I think, you know, sometimes we got to find, yes, we've got our big Zulus, we've got us Javas that are bringing that, you know, you know what I mean?
Away.
They're doing their shit. We're getting our heritage and finding where we are in this music space.
Yeah.
Whether it be Maskandi trap or not, it doesn't matter. But people recognize with that because that's where we come from. But now if you want to be eccentric, if you want to be a little bit different, I mean, Moonchild is another example, right? So we've got Moonchild, we've got
love you so much.
Shoma Josie, you know, those kind of people really are eccentric. They really form. I mean, she was selling braids Christmas time. Come on.
Yo, you see, like the people that you just mentioned.
Are you not? We're giving you real game out here. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, over and above the music, you got to be a business person.
Yeah, big time.
Right? And I know you classify yourself as a business person because that's going to help you when, you know, if the music doesn't sell, become a business guru.
Big time.
Right? And it's like, how do you get there? You got the internet, there's books. Go buy those books, stop buying weed, stop buying Black Label, stop buying whatever.
Thank you for that, bro.
Rather go and move and say, let me take this 5 clips, let me go buy me a book or 2 and carve what's going on. If not, let me just spend this on data and just study.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like that's where you can stay. I mean, for you to stay over in the game for 10 years, you've got to be a business person because you've got to migrate. You've got to eventually migrate into kind of getting that money. Because we've seen a lot of artists, they're great on stage, they're great in studio, but then when their management leaves them, it's kind of all downhill.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
1,000%.
So, yo, bro, we're going to get into it now. I mean, we you know, you were late, first of all, in this interview. So, we're running out of time. And, you know, we're going to see, you know, you said to me when he rocked up, he was like, yo, bro, I don't rap no more. But Kanti was in ciphers with his, you know, the clownies. So, let's see how much you're going to clown in these joints. We've got another pack from none other than Nash the King. Is it Nash the King the producer? Yeah, Nash the King. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Nash the King. He's the guy. So we're gonna get into this right now. We got C.Jaymnandi in the building. Yo, yes sir. It's your boy DJ Switch.
It's the rapper, baby.
Welcome to AM Studios. Let's get it. It's about that time.
Hey.
Ooh, that's what I thought. Let's go, bro. Don't waste the beat. Let's go.
Bro, this thing is coming in super nice, bro. Relax, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna come through.
I'm gonna buzz you out.
Nah. Welcome to the planet of Jupiter. Welcome to the planet of department.
Okay.
Welcome to put me on with DJ Switch. Welcome to the look. High fashion IQ's Kotani. But I'm an uptown one. Resurrecting was a Madala, was a blasting in an Audi e-tron. See, we be pausing from way back. See, we be pausing from way back. See, we be pausing from way back.
Okay.
I wanted to say, see, we be pausing from way back. See, we be pausing from way back. Just like Akadi Simbine with that 100 keeper. They got me on the corner, man. This bro just put me on a fucking platform. And I told him I am not a rapper. But I'm killing them like hazardous moves, man. I'm coming with some hazardous moves. And I'm trying to figure out how I can move. And I'm trying to figure out how I can club us like how I do it on stage. But bro, nah.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna stand for this, bro. I think I'm gonna stand for this.
I hope my man can catch you in frame. Okay, we're good.
I think I'm gonna stand for this. I'm like, nah, bro.
Now that he's in that studio.
Are we nah now?
We're good. The time is running out. You got about 40 seconds on this.
40 seconds. Now welcome to this. Now, I told you I'm not a rapper, bro. Hey, you put me on the... Nah. Now welcome to the 21st century, where everything has a price. I'm including life, happiness, loyalty, and friends. Where you have to tighten up your circle of friends by at least being able to buy them too, Yana. Where Brexits consider you as a maggot if you do not have a Mac to take them home after shows. In fact, that's the relevant key you used to open their legs. I mean, they were never good with fractions back in high school, but these days will tell you it's image over everything. Even if it means portraying a fake one on the socials, and they would do just about anything for it. But who am I to judge? cause I am just an icon. Black and proud like Akon, putting on my apron so to cook these nice songs, not like these fake rappers. Bro, the beat is ending, bro, and I'm coming in now.
Well, you took too damn long.
Do
damn.
another one, boy. You put me on the spot.
We're slapazing now.
You
Now
put me on the spot, bro.
now you're excited, huh? Yeah, we're still chilling out with Nash the King on the beat selection. Yo,
Now
you
you're
gotta,
resurrecting C.Jaymnandi.
you gotta send through the beats, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king. We're hanging out with CJ Nandi. Homie's fired up right now. Let's go.
Yeah. See, we be pausing from way back. Kanako Jiki said he snap back. Papa go kasi bar pizza my nigga, but not a funny caught up, but still with the combos, cause something about Shio Kariak and it's Simbino on a clipper. I always keep it real with you when that's on a clipper. Ooh, they call me C.Jaymnandi. I'm coming to you with some titi pote moves, so said that I'm be humble, no solo pasa. Takashi Murakami with the words. This is not a regular vibe, Nagatas and Dragon. Unless I don't feel like Nelly with the splays, and I'm only starting to Sakuira Mawaza, cause to Teresaka Marakampa. The flow was kinda off, but that's like me jacking off your go. I'm not even gonna take it there. A couple of bottles, a couple of drugs. Right now I'm kind of freestyling from the dome, taking it back to when Casper filled it up. That was like a very historic moment, I don't wanna lie. I hope they're gonna cover I see Cjaymnandi when I take it to the top floor. But it's been a while I haven't freestyle from the dome. I'm actually enjoying this shit. I mean your energy's kinda rubbing off me, I don't wanna lie. Scratching it off the surface, just like Mr. Mean Clean, like how when you do it on the deck. Do you like Pioneers 2000 or the 350s? Like which one is it that you actually prefer?
It's definitely 2000s, maybe 3000.
2000. I was actually born in 2000. That's the year of the fucking husband. On the 29th of February, I get a birthday every after 4 years. That's like four. That's like 4 quarters of the running through the mile with the sun.
Okay.
Son of a gun, son of a fun, son of a A, son of a. Bro, I'm done with this, bro. Bro, you actually the first person to actually make me freestyle in like.
Welcome to it. This is the show.
I don't remember the last time I actually like freestyle from the dome. I don't wanna lie.
Now you alive now. You see, now you kind of like, you got some steam now.
Yeah. Oh shit, I can still do this. Joe, can I go to my nigga? Can I go to my yo nigga bitch fun? You understand? We coming through heavy, boy. That's the switch. Now thank you for that, bro.
Shout out
like,
to you, bro.
Chats,
Yeah, whatever fucking
Nah,
hand
you
singles.
properly. It's 1, 2, and then like this. Away. That's the drop
Bro,
of my
you
double
must-
handshake, bro.
Yeah, right. Go check him, check my dog. That's
Sure.
happening. That's his last song he dropped in 2024. You
Away.
Homies out there, love the energy. Thank you so much for coming through CJ Nandi.
Nah.
If you ever see him at a bank, just know he's counting your money.
Don't drop my addy, bro.
You know what I'm
People
saying?
fucking die,
But I didn't say which one.
Yeah.
Right, shout out to you, man. Love the energy. Hope we're gonna see you real soon at the shows that we're doing. We love you for coming through. We love your energy. We love, it's fresh. It's the vibes we want. It's something just keeps everybody alive as to what we're doing out here in hip hop.
Sure.
And yo, man, and we can see and we can hear where you're going with the vibes.
Sure, now 1000%. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate it. New music coming out.
Yeah, when?
I'm gonna drop with CCA. That's Content Connect Africa. That's the distribution that we got.
Right.
Still under Athletic Sounds as
Gotcha.
management.
Got you.
So trust me, bro. When I say like I've been studying, like it's all gonna pay off. I feel like 2025 for me, it's like graduation season. You
All right.
understand? That's when
All
now
right.
we're starting to like, okay, we're done with the studying
Right,
now.
right.
Now we just heavy chapazing. So music is dropping in March.
Okay. Looking forward
we
to that.
actually dropping super nice. And drug on my dog.
There's a visualizer that's out right now, right?
Yeah, visualizers out, but remix is coming soon. I don't want to name drop Fundy One, but remix is coming soon.
Why can't we get it right now?
Nah, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
This one is coming in heavy, but
All right,
man.
And on that note,
Yeah.
from CJ Nandi and your boy DJ Switch, we out.
Sure.
Peace.
Away.